Hey up. So today's video is going to be on this Vevor metal melting furnace. I really don't like it, and I'm going to go through what I don't like about it. Melt some brass, pour an ingot or two, and then I'm going to do a wiring diagram. I've had some questions on that, so I'm going to take this apart, explain the inside, do a wiring diagram, and then kind of point out what I don't like about this. Anyway, on with it. Okay, so 4 screws, I'll take those off. Okay, so you got the power plug over here. Phase comes down through the side to the top of the fuse, out of the fuse, into the bottom on this side. Output, the yellow, goes into this relay here. The neutral comes through all the way to the bottom of the switch. The other side of the switch comes into here, and it's switched on that relay. Then the output of the relay down into this terminal block, and this is your heating element, and this on this side is your thermocoupler. This is your little onboard display switch, and this is just circuitry for the time it is. So to me, the only thing you're going to repair is anything superficial. I replaced the I replaced the fuse. It was not good, causing resistance. The soldering jobs were not good. I resoldered. That's the inside. Okay, here's a circuit diagram. So we got the plug, phase, neutral. So the phase comes along to the fuse. We'll draw like that. Comes off to a normally open switch. The neutral comes out to that same switch. Okay, now the output comes down to that board, and the relay input. The output comes down to the heating element. So there's the circuit. Okay, so first problem I see with this is the thermocouple for doing your temperature. It sticks out. When you put the crucible in, you tend to hit it. You can damage the crucible, you can damage the thermocouple. So that's a problem. Okay, so this is why this thermostat over here is a problem. It's very easy to come down like that on it. So you've kind of got to remember where it is and then come down on this side. Okay, so I got a cast iron muffin tin. Picked it up at the flea market for maybe $10-15. And then I have a bigger mold over there. That gives me about a 5 pound. So my next peeve is the size of this opening. It's good if you've got little balls of the metal that you're melting, but if you've got scrap, it's not good. It's not big enough. This is my 2 kilogram. This is a 3 kilogram over here, and the mouth is way bigger. So that's what I've gone to. So how to use this? Turn it on, it boots up. So the top one is the temperature of the crucible now. The bottom one is what temperature I've got it to go at. Now you've got a U, so that, and you turn that down and put P, and it starts, and you can hear it hum. So I can hear it humming, and it's moved up to 15 degrees C. So it'll take it a little while, and I'll kind of time it. So I've just turned it on, and it's 3:26. So we'll see how long this takes. So it's 3:35, and it's 280 degrees Celsius. 3:45, and it's 579 degrees Celsius. This is my next problem with this, how long it's taken. As you can see, it's just nearing 1000 degrees C, and it's 4:13. it takes forever to heat up. Okay, so my next problem with this is how do you clean out the dross? Now admittedly I've got brass in here, but you can't clean it out. So that's the next thing, look at the color. Okay, so I heated up some scrap brass, took just over an hour, and I got 3 of these half-pound buttons. Anyway, it does work, but it takes an hour, and that leads me to the 5 things I don't like about it. First one is the placement of the thermocouple. When you put the crucible in there, you tend to hit it. Second one is the size of the opening. If you have round ball material, it works, but if you got anything this size, you can't get it in it. Time to heat, it took an hour to get up to temperature. The dross, how do you get the dross out? And the last one, 5th one, is the temperature difference. If you notice, the bottom of the crucible was white, then it went orange, and then black. If you're working with silver, that does not work. It'll cool the silver down and you'll get splatter. So 5 reasons why I don't like this. I like my propane furnace better. It's quicker and it keeps a better temperature on the crucible for when you're pouring. It just works better. Anyway, my final review of this. Anyway, I'm not going to use it anymore, so I'm going to give it away. So if there's anyone out there that wants it and they're willing to pay for the shipping, I'll ship it, no cost. Well, the cost of the shipping. Or if you're in this area, I can meet you at OKC or something. Anyway, thanks for watching.